Hi folks, Charlie Shelton here, Zippity Doodad, back once again at Knott's Berry Farm for the full Boysenberry Festival. I was here a couple of weeks ago for the preview event where we got to try a bunch of the foods, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it right up here. We are not going to be going over any of those foods that I've already covered because we've already seen them, so I want to try some of the new things. We're here because Knott's brought us out and they gave us the tasting cards. These are $59.99. And they have 6 tastings each by way of QR code, and it's got the listing of everything here. So we're going to be trying a few new things. First up, we've got the Boysenberry honey garlic chicken wings, and all of these foods are available on their own as standalone foods, but also on the tasting card, topped with green onions here. All right, here we go. That's nice. I don't get a lot of anything, like nothing's really poking its head up. It's all kind of even keeled. Sweet from the boysenberry, savory from the garlic. Those are nice. They're not my favorite because I like a crispier chicken wing, but they're not too bad. All right, let's keep moving on. Okay, next up we are at the Gold Mine Trail booth, and we're doing the Boysenberry chili over mac and cheese, Boysenberry-Infused Chili. With Fritos on top. Oh, wow. There's actual boysenberries in the chili itself. So it's not just boysenberry infused with like a sauce. It's like there's boysenberries in the chili. And then on top of the mac and cheese, that's a nice touch. I really thought this was going to be way too much. Too heavy, too big, too deep. And this is a taster size portion. Like, look at this. This is insane. This is huge for a taster portion, like one of 6. It's sweet, but not overly so that it doesn't detract from the savoriness. This is great. I'm absolutely going to finish that. But next up, I want to try from Miner's Mac and Spuds. We've got the Hawaiian bread with a Boysenberry Cream Cheese garlic spread. So I think this is a response to that twisty garlic bread from Maurice's Treats in Disneyland, because that was viral for a while, and like, it's good, but this with Hawaiian bread, really? This with Hawaiian bread is probably going to be even better. Oh my gosh, there's so much cream on this. Oh my gosh. No. It's fine. Is it? Yeah, it's only fine. That's a lot of cream. I feel like it's trying to make something happen. Like at the end of the pay period, when you just have what you have in the cabinet and you try to make it like you're on Chopped, that's kind of what this is. Like, it doesn't really fit together. No. No.
I don't like this part.
Yeah.
Lemon?
No. All right, let's move on. Next up from Ghost Town Grub, we have a chocolate dipped Bunuelo and boysenberry ice cream. So the boysenberry soft serve, it's not very boysenberry forward. It is ice cream, but it's like soft serve that's purple and a little bit boysenberry, but not really intense. I kind of want more boysenberry. Let's try this Bunuelo. That's got more boysenberry flavor than the ice cream does, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if it's a boysenberry sugar or if it's in the batter, but that's really nice. I like that a lot. It's boysenberry, it's sweet. The chocolatey part is chocolatey. It's not quite like churro-y, but almost. It's got the same soul. And the other thing we got from Ghost Town Grub is the boysenberry stuffed French toast with boysenberry cream cheese. This is something I saw at the preview event. I saw it on the counter there, and I thought, out of everything on the table, this is the one thing I want to try more than anything. So this was like my very first choice of how I'm going to spend my tickets. All right, so this thing is just kind of a mess. I'm just going to dive in. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's good. All right, this is my new favorite sweet treat. I thought that cream cheese was going to be overpowering. I thought there was going to be too much of a cream cheese twang, but it's really not. It's just a light, creamy, too much of it. This is really big on the taster card. It's good, thick bread too. Like the bread itself is thick and fluffy and perfectly grilled. It's not too crispy. Wow, that's amazing. I could use a little more boysenberry jam just because there's so much bread. But honestly, this is well done. However, that's really rich. And, you know, as a one-off, that's great. But that's honestly all the food that I would need for like the whole day. Having that as part of a tasting festival, especially at this size, like I never want to complain about value, but that's a lot, and that's going to fill me up to where I don't know that I'll be able to eat everything else. So I'm going to take at least half of that home. But the flavor is just spectacular and good value for the money. All right, let's move on. So last up for our tasting card today, I had this at the preview event, and it was my favorite thing I think I've ever had at Knott's Berry Farm. This is the stack. I had to come back now that I've had some more amazing different things here. I had to come back and see if it still holds up from what it was at the preview event. So this is the stack. It's much bigger than it was at the preview event. But I mean, come on. Look at this. This is crazy. So let's see. Let's get a little bit of everything. Yep. It's even better than I remember it being at the preview event. This is like as close to a perfect food as you can get. Boysenberry cornbread, boysenberry slaw, boysenberry drizzle, boysenberry barbecue pulled pork. There's boysenberry in every single layer of this. And it's great. If anybody read my article about this in the Crescenta Valley Weekly, I said that every time you talk about this, it has to be capitalized, whether you're writing or speaking. Say it right now, the stack. You're saying it in capitals because it deserves respect, because it's a great food. It's a great dish. This is, yeah, I think this is my favorite thing I've ever had at Knott's Berry Farm. Like the shrimp and grits was great, and the French toast, that stuffed French toast was incredible. But this one here is the best. It's the stack. This is the best food, and I feel like this should be on the menu year-round. This doesn't have to be a boysenberry only thing. This is just a great food. So you guys have met my firstborn son, Donnie, in other videos. This is my second-born, Casey. He just turned 1. All right, Casey, food review time. Nope, not shoes. Food review time. Bread. Num, num, num. Num, 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 num. How is that? You like that? Roller coasters and the stack. How good is that? All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This is the Boysenberry Festival. It's on now through April 27th at Knott's Berry Farm. These tasting cards are the way to be. This is it. 6 tasters for $59.99, and it's a great value, and it kind of, you know, frees you up where you're going to try something that maybe you wouldn't try otherwise because you have the taster coupon for it. So just go for it. Makes you a little more experimental. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for riding along, and we'll see you next time.